Hey guys, thanks for watching Precision Rifle Network. I'm Joel. Welcome back to another stage study episode. I believe this is number 6. And this is from the Long Range Shooters Retreat PRS match in Oklahoma. And we're going to watch two different shooters here, starting with the guy who doesn't have it all figured out, who maybe needs a little bit of help, which is most of us. And then we're going to follow it up with Mr. Brian Sykes, who had a pretty stellar looking run on this barricade. So let's kick it off with this guy here. Alright, so he approaches the barricade, lays his bag down. No issues there so far. My first issue with what he's doing here is he's bladed. He's off to the side instead of squared up behind of his gun. He's messing with his scope. Obviously he doesn't have it powered out enough to be able to find his targets. So you can see he's hunting all around trying to look for those. A little bit of issue there with his bolt going in. It's because his magazine is crammed into his bag and he's just got fitment issues there. Not necessarily his fault, but anyway, all good. He gets his first 2 hits actually and goes to move to his second barricade. Gets his bag placed again, no issues there. This bipod could come off at this point. He knows he's not going to use it on the stage, so why not just take it off, right? It may not cram into his magazine and cause those issues. Alright guys, my issue with what he's doing here is watch him slap the trigger on this shot. He pulls it and the figure comes immediately back off. Talk about needing to follow through, okay? Fundamentals. Follow through on that trigger. Moving again to the next one, places the bag down. Can't figure out why he's sliding all over. Just again, he's bladed off to the side. He doesn't realize that his magazine is too long, so he finally figures it out, moves it back so that his magazine can hang off the end. Again, another way to run this would be to use the bipod, drop those legs down and put them on either side of that pipe, and then you could actually use a rear bag for support, unless it dictated otherwise in the instructions. Goes to lay his bag down, doesn't like it the way it was, then turns it on its side. Again, it's not efficient, you know what I mean? We're looking at managing time wisely. You need to kind of have all this figured out ahead of time. Also, if you can watch this guy, one of the main fundamental things that he's doing wrong, besides canting his body off to the side, although right now he's squared up behind just right, he's slapping the crap out of that trigger, right? So there is the kind of the guy that needs improvement. And let's kick it off here next with Brian Sykes. Alright guys, so as Brian comes up to his first barricade here, you can see he already knows how he's going to place his bag on the side, and he squares up directly behind his rifle. Shoulder squared up, cheek weld good, stays on the gun the whole time. Watch him. He stays on the gun until the shot hits the target and then he moves. Slow and smooth, you know, he's not rushing here at all. Again, lays the bag down just like he likes it, squares up behind the rifle. You can maybe start to see his trigger finger now. Watch how he just holds his trigger finger to the rear until he sees the shot impact downrange. That is proper follow through, right? Doesn't break his cheek weld, squared up behind the gun. This is proper fundamentals, guys. All right, apologize for the other guy getting in the way a little bit there. Nothing I can do about that. So again, squared up, proper fundamentals, cheek weld good, trigger press good, knows what he's going to do ahead of time. He's got his time management already ironed out. Knows exactly what he's doing, exactly how he's going to place the bag down, squares up behind the gun, good cheek weld, follow through on the trigger press. No farting around, no wasted time. He's not running that bolt fast. He doesn't have to, right? He's got time. He's already figured it out. Kneels down. Unlike the other guy, I forgot to mention, the other guy put his left knee up. This is proper fundamentals with the right knee up here so you can support your firing or dominant arm. Again, great run from Brian Sykes. This is how it should be done, guys. Go back and watch it again. Between the comparison of them, and you can tell a world of difference. Guys, thanks for watching Precision Rifle Network. Tune in again soon for another great video.